Hi folks, Matt here again. This time I am playing Planet X2, an indie real-time strategy game for the Commodore 64, made by the YouTuber 8-Bit Guy. Figured I'd bust out the C64 and do a quick Let's Play of it. Figure I'll just start easy on the first map, because why not? I actually kind of know the first map. I've played a couple games of it before. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. There won't be as much meandering around. Alright. So these are my little builder guys. That's my factory. So basically the point of this game is there's aliens, and they have their bases, which are pyramids, and we have our bases, which are the factories, and I have to kill all their bases, or they have to kill all mine. And of course you have to do the whole RTS thing of having, having resource gathering and building units and that kind of stuff. I like to start out kind of building my base area. And the way I do that is by building, or finding a place with resources. In this case, this area with these rocks. Rocks are the minerals, the crystals are the best minerals. I'll put that tank in sentry mode. That's my offensive unit there. So, anyway, I like to start by building kind of a wall around my area. The enemy pathfinding isn't great, so you can kind of manipulate it by building a kind of system of walls that go around your base, and they don't really know how to deal with it. And a double layered wall makes it to where they can't shoot you as easily because they have a limited range. And I like to build against those, or that ore deposit, because that limits the amount of wall you have to build. It just acts as a natural barrier. Yeah, rather than play on a emulator, I'm playing on my real C64. I've been doing some work on it lately, so it's in better shape than it was. And I recently got one of those SD card adapters to use instead of a floppy drive. So it's way easier to load this game than when I had to use my full-size disk drive. That thing is a monster. No, that's not what I want to do. I put this in the wrong spot. I want to bulldoze that. Oh, crud. I kind of messed up my, my plan. That's okay. Still get in by kind of shuffling this stuff around. How can I... Let's see, maybe I can blow up my own wall. There we go. So yeah, the controls for this game aren't too bad, but they take some getting used to. WASD, move your units around. The number keys select your units, and then the function keys are what you select their, or give them commands with. So for instance, you can see over there in the options section, I have, the option to build, bulldoze, pick up, or drop off. So hitting one of those gives me more options. Then using plus and minus, you can toggle between all of your buildings. So I can jump over here. It's getting killed. That's great. Which means I need to hurry up and finish this. I'm just gonna sacrifice that base. Yeah, it's a bummer, but it is what it is. Okay. So that is going to be my wall. So I have focused completely on building and nothing on doing anything else really. I'm going to create one new tank. No, I'm not. I don't have enough resources. So what I'm going to do is go grab some of this crystal. No, I want to pick it up and put it on this X. And when you put items there, you can see in options there's an option to process mineral. So you do that, and you can gather the resources from those minerals. So the crystals are the best. The large rocks like that are the second best, and then this kind of rubble is the worst. It takes forever to process. So you want to avoid using it if you can. In the meantime, while that's doing that, I'm going to start building some solar panels, because those provide me with energy. At some point I'll need to go find some natural gas vents so that I can build some gas refineries. But for now, I don't really have anything that uses too much methane gas. So I'll just build a few solar panels, and that should get me a source of energy for now. That's still processing. So at some point I need to go out and try to find their base. Now I have a couple ways that I could handle this. I could either build a bunch of these tanks and have them go destroy the base, or I can build a missile silo, which I'm going to do. And the missile silo can destroy the base in one hit. However, if I go to it, you can see it has target coordinates. So I have to adjust those myself. So I have to know what the enemy's coordinates are to actually do that. So this one thing is defending me pretty well, but I wouldn't mind there being a second gun. So is this done? It's... okay. Great tank. Ah! I ran out of minerals, so I'm going to have it process again. Now I could be daring, because otherwise I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for that to process. I could send out my little worker dude on a suicide mission to go find the base, and he'll totally get killed because they have sentry pods there. But you know, maybe he can find the coordinates in time. And if I can find the coordinates, I can launch, oh, my poor old base. If I find the coordinates, then I can, launch a missile. These are the methane vents, so I want to build some refineries on those at some point, but not until I defeat the aliens. Oh, there it is. So there's that. I'm gonna die. So my coordinates where I died were 5681, so I want 5781. Let's go up here and set 57. 81 and launch. Now unfortunately that killed off my my worker, so I only have the one worker. But that should... Dang it, there's that guy there. They keep getting in that corner. I don't like that. I want to build a tank and put it like right here. And one right up here. Hurry up, finish processing. Because I want to finish processing, build 2 tanks. Let's build 1 more tank. And move him over here. Okay. I should be adequately defended. I should probably build a worker as well, because I'm down to just 1. That worker will go grab this, put that there, then I can start processing. Now, I'm going to go take this guy out. That will kill me real fast. So, this game comes with an instruction book with maps for most of the levels. So I do know, also because I've played it before, but I'm trying to pretend I only know what I would know if I was playing this for the first time. That this level is split in half by a river. And there's only 1 enemy base on my side. So I've killed off that base. So now all the aliens are coming from across the river. But my side of the river is relatively safe enough for me to go out and build these refineries. And do some exploring. How's things going up here? More aliens. They can't do anything to me. I mean, they can. Come on. Completely unrelated to the game, I'm kind of disappointed with the image quality of the C64. I'm running it with S-Video, but it's still a very soft picture. Way softer than you would expect. So that's still processing. I need to go find some more ore. So on the map I know there's an ore deposit kinda to the right and down. So let's see if there's any crystal. That was that gun. I don't want to get close to that. Oh, there's some crystal. So I'll just dig in and grab that. So grab that and then run up here. And run away from the aliens. Put that right there. Let's process that. Let's go get the other 3. Or other 2. There are 3 total. I want to stay away from that old base because it still has guns that can kill me. I've made that mistake in previous playthroughs. These little dudes die real quick. So it's probably still processing, but I can at least leave them here. Downside to my wall is it makes it kind of annoying to get in and out. But safe and annoying is better than convenient and dead. No! Good lord, that's a lot of aliens. Where's my base? There it is. It's surprisingly easy to get lost at times. Go ahead and start building a missile because I know I'll need one. And drop this off here. Until then, it's time to start thinking about that river. So, I need to build a bridge. I need to build it someplace where I can easily find it. So I'm just going to go to the top of the map. I can just demolish that. And get ready for the boring bit where I just sit here and build bridges over and over again. It's going to be very exciting. And I can occasionally come back here and check on stuff. In fact, I should probably make sure that I feed this base a new crystal. As soon as it's ready. It's ready now, so there we go. Now the aliens can swim, but it slows them down. However, I cannot swim. I don't have any units that can swim. I have to just build bridges. They're shooting at something. Yeah, I'm playing on easy, so I know I'm not great at it, but I think the biggest difference with the difficulties is the amount of resources you start with and the number of sentry pods that surround the enemy bases. However, since I just have to get close enough to figure out what the coordinates are, I don't think the number of sentry pods would make that big a deal. but when playing this for, a video, it doesn't make sense to... It's less interesting if I sit here and spend my entire video mining resources. That doesn't make for a great video. So, easy it is. I really just kind of want to show off the game anyway. I kind of like how I can hear when there's fighting going on, even when I'm not there. That might just be a technical limitation, but it's handy to know. Now, the 8-Bit Guy did do a kind of mini documentary on the making of this game, where he discusses a lot of the rationale behind his decisions, but I don't think he specifically discussed that, so I don't know if it was a creative decision or a technical one. Could be that having some sort of sound culling, so to speak, would have been more complicated. Alright, so now I've finally got my bridge across this, so let's go on a suicide run and see if we can find an enemy base. Oh, there's that. Oh, there's more of those. They would probably come and destroy those real quick. Whoa, there's an enemy base. They kill me real quick, but that does tell me 247, 76. So, time to shoot another missile. Eventually. Oh. 247. Crap, I forgot what the Y coordinate was. 75? Well, 27? We'll go with 76. And hope I get it. Let's make some new builders. Because I don't know if I just got that one. Oh well, let me get this started with processing minerals and then send this poor guy out again. That was dumb of me. I didn't think about that. That was way over. So 240s. Oh, I did hit it. Sweet. I took a hit though, so if I do find another base, then they can kill me really quick. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a bit more complicated. So I'm at 156, so if I count over based on tiles, 156, 57, 58. So 159, then 16, 17, 18, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20, let's do 21. So 159, 21. 159, 21. Let's not forget this time. Oh. 21. Hopefully I counted that right. Let's build a new missile. While waiting for that, oh, look at that pile of dead aliens. There's so many. I'm surrounded by corpses. There is a decent amount of waiting in this game, which I guess is normal for RTSs, but it feels like there's times when there's just nothing I can do. Alright, let's launch. Let's see if I win. Yep. And that was it. So yeah, this has been Planet X2 on the Commodore 64. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a ton of fun to play. If you get the chance to try it out, I recommend it. It's pretty fun. It's not bad for a C64 game. But anyway, later folks.